Every morning, the world demands a version of you that fits its agenda. Faster, colder, hungrier. It pushes you to chase approval, chase validation, chase success. But no one tells you the one thing that truly matters. If you don't love yourself first, you will lose yourself in the process. Loving yourself isn't weakness, it's war. In a world built to make you doubt, apologize, and shrink, radical self-love is an act of rebellion. It's a declaration that you will not be moved by chaos, trends, or the hollow applause of the crowd. And here's the brutal truth most won't tell you. If you don't master your own mind, someone else will. Welcome to modern Stoicism, where we don't just talk about motivation, we forge unbreakable minds. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because if you're serious about becoming sovereign over your own life, you're exactly where you need to be. Section 1. The first battle. Your mind is your kingdom. The first moments after you wake up aren't peaceful. They're a battleground. Before you even open your eyes, the enemy is there, waiting. Doubt, fear, anxiety, whispering in the back of your mind. You can feel it, can't you? That pull to scroll mindlessly, that craving for distraction, that temptation to reach for something, anything, to avoid sitting with yourself. But a true Stoic knows the first victory of the day is not won out in the world. It's won inside. Your mind is a kingdom. If you do not rule it, someone else will. Every thought you leave unchallenged becomes a soldier in the enemy's army. Every negative pattern you allow to spiral becomes a weapon against you. Discipline, clarity, focus. These aren't gifts you wake up with. They are forged. They are claimed. Marcus Aurelius faced this same battle. In his private journals, he reminded himself every morning, "Today I shall meet with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness." Not to despair, but to be prepared. He knew that the enemy was both outside and within. That's the first task when you rise. Claim your mind before the world has a chance to. Before you check your phone, before you answer a single demand, you plant your flag inside your own mind and say, dash dash. I rule here. Nothing enters without my permission. Right now, if you're ready to seize that power, drop a comment below saying, I command my mind. I choose my state. Say it with pride. Say it as a reminder. Say it as a weapon against the chaos. Most people spend their lives in a prison built by their own thoughts. They react, they flinch, they crumble at the smallest pressure. But you are different. You don't just endure the storm, you become the storm. Inside modern Stoicism, we aren't here to live by accident. We're here to live on purpose. Every thought, every action, every moment. So if you're serious about mastering your mornings, if you're ready to win the first and most important battle each day, smash that like button right now. And if you're new here, subscribe and turn on notifications, because we're just getting started. The battlefield is vast, but your mind, your kingdom, is worth fighting for. Every sunrise is a call to arms. Will you answer it, or will you surrender before the day even begins? The choice is yours. The power is yours. Claim it. Section 2. Radical self-acceptance, the dark psychological edge. Most people live their lives begging for permission. Permission to feel worthy, permission to be enough, permission to exist without apology. But a true Stoic doesn't ask for permission. They give it to themselves. The darker truth. The world respects those who respect themselves and exploits those who don't. If you walk into your day craving validation, you've already handed over your crown. Your doubts become a scent. And the world, it's full of wolves that smell weakness. Radical self-acceptance is your armor. Not arrogance, not fake confidence. A quiet, grounded love for yourself that nobody can take away. When you have that, you become untouchable. Praise doesn't inflate you. Criticism doesn't deflate you. You stand unmoved. Understand this dash. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not too much or too little. Every scar you carry, every so-called flaw the world tried to shame you for, it isn't your weakness. It's your badge. It's the proof that you were tested and you survived. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Love the hand that fate deals you and play it as your own." That includes loving the person in the mirror, exactly as they are. If this speaks to you, if you feel that fire rising inside, take a second and type it out in the comments. I am whole. I need no permission. Not for me, for you. For the person you're becoming. We're building something different here at Modern Stoicism. A community where minds are trained, not trapped. Where self-respect is the default, not the reward. If you're tired of living life on your knees, if you're ready to command your mornings, your mind, your mission, hit that like button to show you're with us. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications. Because the future we're building here, it's only for those ready to rule themselves first. Imagine waking up tomorrow and needing no validation, no applause, no permission, just a mind sharp as a blade, a heart rooted like an ancient oak, and a spirit no storm can move. That's not a fantasy. That's your future, if you decide to claim it. Section 3, Morning Mirror Ritual, Stoic Self-Talk. Before the world can define you, before chaos can stain your mind, there's a sacred moment. Just you and the reflection staring back. The mirror doesn't lie. It shows the tiredness. It shows the fear you hide from others. It shows the strength you're afraid to claim. Most people avoid it. They glance, they fix their hair, they rush away. Because facing yourself, truly facing yourself, takes a kind of courage the world no longer teaches. But a Stoic, a modern warrior of the mind, they lean into the mirror. They look themselves in the eye and declare, "I am in command." Not out of arrogance, not out of fake positivity, but out of an unbreakable decision to master the one thing no one else can touch, their own mind. This is the morning mirror ritual. Simple, ruthless, powerful. Each morning, stand before the mirror. Look yourself dead in the eyes. No distractions, no phones, no music. And you say 3 things. First, name your intention. Today, I choose clarity. Today, I choose discipline. Today, I choose resilience. You don't just stumble into greatness. You choose it before the day even begins. Second, acknowledge your strength. Even if it feels small, even if yesterday broke you in ways no one saw, you say, I am stronger than yesterday. I carry every scar with pride. I endure, therefore I prevail. Because strength isn't about feeling invincible. It's about standing tall, even when you feel the weight of the world crushing down. Third, affirm your sovereignty. This is the cornerstone, the shield you carry into battle. You say, no one owns my mind but me. No external force controls my peace. I serve no master but reason and virtue. When you declare this to yourself, not just once, but every single morning, something changes. Your posture shifts. Your voice steadies. Your eyes sharpen. You become the cause, not the effect. This ritual is not about magic words. It's about taking radical ownership of your internal world before the external world has a chance to touch you. If you're feeling this energy right now, if you're ready to meet yourself each morning with the intensity of a warrior, type in the comments below, "I am the master of my morning. I am the master of my mind." Plant your flag. Every morning, stand in front of yourself. Speak with the authority that belongs only to those who have faced their own reflection without flinching. Because the mirror doesn't care about your excuses. The mirror demands honesty. And honesty, brutal and clear, is the birthplace of real power. So tomorrow morning, when the alarm hits and the doubts start whispering, stand up, find a mirror, lock eyes with yourself, and remember, no one will fight harder for your mind than you. If you're committed to living this way, if you're ready to build a mind that cannot be conquered, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to Modern Stoicism and turn on notifications, because we are just beginning to forge the future. A future where you rule yourself before anyone else even gets a say. The revolution begins in the mirror. Section 4. The art of emotional armoring. You can have goals. You can have discipline. You can even have a sharp mind. But if you do not master your emotions, the world will master you. Every insult, every delay, every unexpected failure, they will knock you off balance if you aren't armored from within. The Stoics knew this. They trained not just their thoughts, but their emotional responses. Because the mind, unguarded, is a kingdom vulnerable to any invading army. Emotional armoring isn't about becoming cold. It's about becoming impenetrable. It's not about feeling nothing. It's about feeling everything, without being ruled by any of it. Picture it. 1,000 arrows flying at you every day. Critics, setbacks, betrayals, delays, disappointments. And you walking through them as if they're nothing but falling leaves. That's emotional armoring. That's real strength. And here's the truth most people will never tell you. The stronger you become internally, the more chaos will test you externally. Growth attracts resistance. Power attracts challenges. But a truly armored mind sees it all and stays unmoved. How do you build this armor? It begins by practicing emotional detachment. When something happens, good or bad, you take a breath. You don't react immediately. You observe. You say to yourself, "This event has no meaning except the meaning I give it." Someone insults you. That's noise, not truth. A plan collapses. That's opportunity hidden in a different shape. An unexpected failure. That's just data. Nothing more. Emotional armoring isn't denying reality. It's refusing to let reality dictate your inner state. As Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. That quote isn't a motivational poster. It's a survival tactic for the modern battlefield of the mind. Right now, if you are committed to this higher way of living, declare it in the comments. I master my emotions. I master my life. Not because emotions are bad, but because emotions are powerful, and untrained power can destroy you faster than any enemy ever could. Imagine the version of you who doesn't flinch at criticism, who doesn't spiral when plans fall apart, who doesn't fold when the pressure rises. Imagine walking into every room, every meeting, every battlefield of life with a calm so deep. Others feel it without you saying a word. That's the energy of a real Stoic. That's the aura of an unconquered soul. But it's not given. It's built. One reaction at a time, one breath at a time, one choice at a time. Here inside modern Stoicism, we are forging emotional armor so strong that no betrayal, no defeat, no storm can pierce it. If you're ready to live at that level, if you're ready to turn your pain into fuel and your chaos into clarity, hit that like button now and show you're one of us. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications, because the stronger you become, the more critical this brotherhood, this training ground for minds, will be. The world does not become easier. You become harder to break. Emotional armoring is not a wall to hide behind. It's a fortress you carry within. Walk forward, calm, certain, unstoppable, because nothing outside you is stronger than what you build inside you. Section 5. The 5-minute Stoic reset. Reclaim your center anytime. No matter how strong you become, life will still try to knock you off balance. An unexpected insult, a betrayal from someone you trusted, a plan collapsing when you needed it most. Most people, when hit, spiral for days, weeks, even years. But a true Stoic, a warrior of the mind, they don't collapse. They reset. They reclaim their center the moment it's shaken. Because being unshakable doesn't mean you never stumble. It means you know exactly how to find your footing again, fast. This is the art of the 5-minute Stoic reset. A secret weapon you carry with you everywhere, invisible, immediate, unstoppable. Here's how it works. Step 1, freeze the frame. When chaos hits, don't react. Don't explain. Don't justify. Freeze the moment in your mind like a snapshot. See it without judgment. Just observe the raw facts. Someone yelled at me. The deal fell through. I feel anger rising. No story, no emotional coloring, just pure observation. This cuts off 90% of the emotional damage immediately, because pain doesn't come from events. It comes from the stories we attach to them. Step 2. Invoke the Stoic questions. Ask yourself, is this within my control? Will this matter a year from now? What virtue can I practice right now? These questions are mental swords cutting through the noise. They remind you, you don't control what happens. You control how you meet it. You don't control outcomes. You control effort. You don't control other people. You control your own soul. Step 3. Physical reset. The body leads the mind more than we realize. Right now, take a deep, slow breath. Feel your feet on the ground. Straighten your spine like a warrior. Roll your shoulders back. You are not shrinking. You are expanding. A powerful posture tells your nervous system, we are not victims here. We are in command. If you're reading this and feeling that shift already, if you're ready to practice the 5-minute reset when life hits, comment below. I reclaim my center. I rise with clarity. Say it to make it real, not just here, but every time the world tries to shake you. Step 4. Reframe the strike. Finally, take the hit, whatever it is, and turn it. Say, this is training. This is sharpening my mind. This is a forge, and I am the blade. Nothing strengthens you like adversity. If you choose to see it that way, every hit you take mindfully is another layer of armor, another layer of wisdom, another layer of unshakable peace. In time, you'll stop fearing chaos altogether. You'll welcome it, because you'll know that each storm polishes the diamond you are becoming. Here inside modern Stoicism, we don't chase comfort. We chase strength, and strength is only built in the fire. So if you want to become the person who can face anything, the person who doesn't break but becomes brilliant under pressure, hit that like button now. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on notifications, because we are building a mind so disciplined, so clear, so powerful. The world won't know what to do with us. Remember, you are not the chaos around you. You are the calm within it. The next time life tries to knock you off center, smile. You know the secret. You are 5 minutes away from reclaiming yourself. 5 minutes from rising higher. 5 minutes from becoming unstoppable. Section 6. Final thought. Own your morning. Own your mind. Own your fate. There's a war happening every morning. Before the emails flood in. Before the notifications scream. Before the world demands 1,000 pieces of your soul. And the battleground is your mind. Every day you are given a choice. To rise as a master, or to drift as a slave. Not a slave to another person, but a slave to distraction, a slave to emotion, a slave to chaos. Owning your morning isn't about cute routines, it's about preparing for war. It's about putting on your emotional armor before you ever step into the world's fire. Because if you don't set the tone for your mind, the world will set it for you. And the world, ruthless and indifferent, will always push you toward weakness, toward noise, toward surrender. You must be the author of your first hour. You must be the commander of your own mind. You must be the architect of your own fate. This is the final truth. Own your morning, own your mind, own your fate. When you wake up, your first thoughts are not neutral. They shape the momentum of your entire day. Weak thoughts in the morning grow into weak actions by noon. And by night, a weak life. But strong thoughts, deliberate, ruthless, clear. They create a momentum that the world cannot stop. Imagine a morning where you wake up already victorious. Not because everything is easy, but because you have already chosen resilience. You have already chosen discipline. You have already chosen sovereignty. You open your eyes and remind yourself, today I am the master of my mind. You stand in front of your mirror and declare, no one owns my peace but me. You armor yourself in emotional strength before you even touch your phone, before you even let the world inside. That is the modern Stoic way. That is your path. And it's not easy. It's not supposed to be. Because easy does not make kings. Easy does not forge legends. Easy does not build minds that can move mountains. You are here because something inside you, something ancient, something eternal, refuses to settle for weakness. Something inside you knows that the man or woman you could become is waiting on the other side of discipline, waiting on the other side of mastery. So let the world stay asleep. Let them scroll. Let them waste. You will rise. You will carve a path through this chaotic world, not by accident, but by the ferocious, daily choice to own your mind before anything else touches it. If you feel this rising inside you, if you are ready to own your fate, drop it in the comments below right now. I am the master of my fate. I command my mind. Type it, feel it, live it. And if you are serious about walking this higher path, if you're ready to build the strongest, clearest, most unstoppable mind you've ever had, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to Modern Stoicism. Turn on notifications so you never miss a single weapon for your mind. Because the journey is just beginning, and the future belongs not to the loud, not to the weak, but to those who rule themselves first. Own your morning. Own your mind. Own your fate. This is modern Stoicism, and your revolution has already begun. Conclusion. The path forward, Stoic strength awaits. This is where the journey begins, not just for today, but for a lifetime. We've laid the foundation, from mastering the mirror to claiming your center in the chaos, from emotional armoring to redefining your fate. And now the question is, will you walk this path? Will you choose to master your mornings, your mind, and your life? Every day is a battlefield, but only if you let it be. The battle isn't outside of you, it's within. It's the fight to hold your peace. It's the struggle to remain unmoved when the world rages. The world will try to define you. It will throw insults, failures, and obstacles in your path. But you are the one who chooses how to respond. You are the one who chooses how to rise. Every day you wake up, you have a chance to reset, to regain control over your mind, to reclaim your power. And when you start your mornings with intention, when you set your mind before the world touches it, you no longer react to life. You direct it, you shape it. No more distractions, no more noise. The chaos will still be there, but it won't have control over you. You are unshakable, you are unstoppable, because you've mastered the art of becoming the cause, not the effect. So I ask you, will you choose to step into your full power? Will you claim sovereignty over your mind, your mornings, and your future? If you're ready, drop a comment below. I rise with clarity. I am the master of my mind. And remember, this is just the beginning. The work continues. The strength grows. So subscribe to Modern Stoicism, hit that like button, and turn on notifications, because this path of inner strength requires constant sharpening. Together, we'll walk this journey of mastery, one morning at a time. Own your morning, own your mind, own your fate. This is the path of Stoic greatness, and you are already walking it.